ready to get carried away? It's our 15th birthday week, and you know what that means?
Some amazing launches, some fabulous free gifts, and some crafty surprises up our sleeves.
Go to the Crafters Companion website, or Party Central as we call it, to find out more.
Oh yes, it's our party. Oh yes, it's our party, and we will give you great deals if we want to. Hello and welcome. We are kicking off our 15th birthday celebrations, and my oh my, have we got some incredible things planned for you all week this week. Welcome back. I know so many of you are so excited for everything that is in store, and we are kicking it all off with an amazing softer side show. So it's our one weekly destination Needlecraft hour we're going to bring for you. So many sellouts already. It's been so incredibly busy. I'm not going to be here on my own though for the next couple of hours. The lovely Bernie Corners here. Bernie, are you feeling in a celebratory mood?
Joe, I'm so excited. I wish I was 15 again, you know. I could tell you some tales. I'll tell you after the show. But no, I'm so excited to be here. Honestly, the offers that are on throughout the week, I've been looking at papercraft offers. Like, who knew? You know, there's just so many good bargains. And the softer side today, when Sarah asked us if I could do it today, and I was like, yes, I'm definitely there in birthday week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the show, Joe.
Bernie said, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. And here she is. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a fabulous couple of hours. Now, I've got a lot of things to share with you, okay? There's like loads and loads and loads of amazing reasons that you're going to want to stay tuned to Crafters TV for, well, almost the next 2 weeks. That is how long the celebrations are going on for. Double points across absolutely everything. So everything you see in every single show across the whole website, double points on everything, which is absolutely amazing. So if you have been eyeing the next level in Club Inspire, then I reckon that this birthday event is going to be what gets you there. Free UK delivery as well, which is really, really awesome. And also, more free gifts than you can shake a pokey tool at. There is a free gift every single day when you spend over £10 or $10. Today's is the 4x4 Rose Garden paper pad. While stocks last, I know that we had some free gifts the last couple of days. They have been selling out. So if you want to get there, we only have a finite amount. So the best way to make sure you get your hands on your free gift is get your order placed early. Now, spend £50 or $50. We'll give you the paper pad still, but we'll also give you our brand new tricolour marker in our fantastic Crafters Companion purple for you as well. So you'll get that when you spend £50 or $50. Spend £100 or $100 in one day, and in one transaction. Then what we'll give you is the Craft Roll Tool Tote as well, which is perfect for all those little things like your crochet hooks and your pokey tools, all those little bits and bobs that always seem to go missing. You can pop all of those in there. So many birthday specials available for you as well over on our website, or Party Central as we like to call it. You can go over there and have a look at absolutely everything that we've got. You'll see all of the amazing deals across a whole host of different stuff which is over there. And as always, if you want to do that, you can watch and shop at the same time at craftscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. There's more, I know, even more, because we are going to be giving away 3 amazing prizes in every single show, which is awesome. So I have got 3 incredible goodie bags for every single show that we bring to you, and they are, look, I mean, they are absolutely packed full of stuff. I'm going to let you see a couple of bits that's in this one. In this one, you've got some, this is our applique pressing sheet in here. I've also got a lovely fabric strip roll in here. I can see there's rulers, there's loads and loads of awesome stuff, patterns in here as well. 3 of these will be given away in every single show, and all you have to do to be entered with a chance of winning one is stay social with us. You just need to comment, whether you do that across on Facebook or over on YouTube. We'll pick 3 winners as we go through the show, and then you'll also, I know there's more, you'll also be assigned a bingo ball to go into the Tombola of Fun, and that will be towards Sunday's grand prize. Check out all that amazing crafty stuff that one of you will be winning this Sunday, and then we'll also be doing another one next Sunday as well. So there is so much going on in the next, well, over the next almost 2 weeks, which is awesome. Loads of reasons to stay tuned as well. Now, the deals in this show are incredible. What I would say is get yourself over to the website and click the Shop the Show button, have a little look at what's coming up, because a lot of stuff, we had a lot of sellouts before the show and it is extremely busy already. Now, fabrics is where we're going to start. We have got beautiful fabrics on the show for you, and it is our lovely Rose and Hubble fabrics. These are always ever popular. We started off, I'll let you know, we had 20 colours before the show. I've now got 2, 4, 6, I've got 8 colours remaining. If you want these, I need to let you know that they are all over half gone, which is awesome. So let me take you through the colours that you've got here. So you've got the fuchsia. You also have, we've got the misty blue. Then you've got this one here, which is that lovely sort of warm green tone, which is your bottle. Then you've got this lovely sort of darker green colour here as well. That we've now got this one here. Now, I think, was this the one we only had one left of? That's the bamboo, only one of those left. I've got this lovely sort of light brown colour, which is the biscuit. Oh, check out that gorgeous pop of yellow that you've got here as well, which is the sunshine. And finally, you've got the orange there as well. If you want to grab those, they're all £2.79 or £3.99 per half metre. I'll just show you how big that is as well. Loads of projects that you can do with a half metre or a half yard. Really versatile size. If you're buying multiple, you need to be quick if you're buying multiples. But if you are, we'll do our best to cut them by the metre for you as well, which is awesome. So if you're doing bigger things like dressmaking, some larger projects, then you'll be able to do that as well. Now, something else that was launched, well, it was launched sort of in our birthday preview, is our Needlecraft party bag. Now, over £108 worth of goodies in here, or $146 is the value of this. I'm going to take you through what you're getting in here. Now, what I will say is contents may vary, of course, but you will all get exactly the same value that I'm showing you in here. So you could be getting some gorgeous fabrics in here, which is awesome. You will definitely be getting one of our DVDs. So this one that I've got here, this is a children's playmat project that I've got on this one. You're going to get some of our quilting clips, which is awesome. This bag's also got some of our bobbin clamps in here. What else? Oh, the tool tidy. They are absolutely fabulous. You've then got some gorgeous fabrics in here. So I've got another bolt of fabric in here for you. That's the binding tool, I believe that one, isn't it? It is the binding tool. Thumbs up from Bernie. Whoop, whoop. We've then got as well some project kits and craft kits in here. Again, another craft kit. You've got magazines in here as well. There's more crafting clips. There is absolutely loads. These are chock-a-block packed full of amazing Needlecraft products for you. So make sure you grab hold of yours. £30 or $40 if you want to get your hands on that one just there. Right, we've also got Build-A-Block available to you on the show, and there is loads and loads of options available for you. Now, the great thing is about Build-A-Block and getting it in this show is that you've got buy one, get one free on all of the expansion packs as well. So this is your alphabets and numbers that you're getting here, and yes, you guessed it, it allows you to do all of your alphabets and numbers. How did you guess? And the other great thing about it is as well, it offers you complete personalization, which is awesome. So you can go through and you can put names on things, you can of course put numbers on there as well. But then what we've got is the expansion packs as well, and Bernie's going to take us through exactly how we are going to use these, but you've got the options here for you. So you've got the squares expansion pack, which is that one just there. You've then also got your half square triangles, which is this one just here, and you've then got the quarter square triangles there for you as well. They're all buy one, get one half price, which is absolutely awesome. So maybe today is the day that you're going to treat yourself and grab one of those. Right, loads of you chatting away. The comments are on fire already. Who's in already today? Patty, Jenny, Jilly, Gina, Iman, Regina's here as well. Mary says it's time to party. Rhonda, she's just gone for that party bag, which she loves. And Claire as well, saying good afternoon, Bernie. Lovely to see you. Apparently it's Regina, not Regina. I'm sorry. Do you know what we've forgotten about? we've forgotten about the mystery bundle. Look, there's an amazing mystery bundle of fabrics available over on our website. They're limited stock. Now, you're going to get 6 totally random fabrics. So I'll take you through a few that could be. Plot twist, right? Every single fabric that we have in our warehouse is beautiful quilting quality cotton. So you could have that lovely Japanese inspired print. Maybe, Bernie, maybe you'd even get my all-time favourite fabric. Maybe you'd get something from one of our Be Happy ranges. So again, you could be getting that there in your mystery bag. You're going to get 6 of them basically. So whatever it is, it's a lucky dip. And what I would say is definitely go for multiples of these, because even if you're going for multiples of them, what you're then going to get as well is you're still going to get enough to make multiple projects. So £20 or $25 to get you $41.96 or $52.86 worth of fabric. Definitely grab it, but it's limited stock, so you're going to need to be quick for that one as well. I see a theme already occurring for our birthday celebrations. Right, build a block with Bernie, I believe, is where we're going to kick off, Bernie.
We are, Joe. Honestly, that fabric, I mean, I know by the time we finish, there's going to be none left, is there, for me to go and order some? That's a bargain. And obviously, as you know, all our fabric is lovely, 100% cotton as well, beautiful. And Joe's favourite is the beads. I love that one too.
I love it.
So, Joe mentioned there we're going to look at the builder blocks today. So I've got the builder block, get my teeth in, alphabet, which is coming up later on. But the first thing I want to show you is the builder block expansion packs. And I just want to put if anyone's not sure, why do I need something else? Because they call an expansion pack, what do I need to do? But you don't. But they're great if you have the original builder block, because what this will do is double the speed that you're actually going to cut. So in these ones, like I say, we've got 5 dies in each one. So that's your quarter square triangle. There's your squares. And these range from 1.5 inch up to 5.5 inch. So that includes your 1/4 inch seam allowance. And then you've got your half square triangles. I just want to show you quickly a couple of quick projects that you can do. This one here is a quilt that's just been made all with the squares.
So is that just using the expansion packs on their
Just
own?
using the expansion pack, you're using the big square and then the smaller square to applique on to do the other sort of, I think it looks a bit like Harlequin sort of style,
yeah, it really does.
But then you can use the tiny squares that we've used in this one to actually make something like this. A chevron cushion.
Gorgeous.
And that's all of those, the small, they're the half square triangles, sorry, not the squares. But you can go from that. You could even make that in the big size and make a massive quilt to match with it. That would look fab. And then you can even go and make your smaller projects. So this little taggy, I made this ages ago. I forgot I made it actually. But you've got all those scraps of ribbon and rickrack in your stash. All that is 4 squares.
That's amazing.
And put some little soft dimply fabric or terry towel or anything like that on the back.
Soft dimply fabric, is that the technical term for it?
Yeah, well, there is a name for it, but I don't know if it's a brand name, so I wasn't sure whether to say it.
Fair enough.
But it's lovely and soft. Yeah, it is lovely and soft. But that's a small project you make. So if you get some of that fabric, how many projects you can actually make using it. Now, the project I'm going to do first with the builder block is the download. So if anyone hasn't seen it yet, we've actually got a download on the website. If you look at the top of the category when you go to the website, and this is actually a festive wreath block, and what we're going to make, and it's going to make a 12.5 inch block, which is what we're going to do first. But this is using that expansion pack. So if you've got the original builder block, obviously you can use it as well. The full cutting instructions are here. Obviously I'm going to use our fabulous Gemini Junior that's on a brilliant price, isn't it, Joe, this week?
It really is. And do you know what? There's so many great deals over on the website on a whole host of things, from junior machines. There is deals on adhesive to glitter. Like literally, Bernie, if there's anything that you've wanted all year, this is the couple of weeks when you're going to want to get stocked up, isn't it? On everything. When you've got double points, all the giveaway, all of these different wonderful things. Birthday is that one event that everyone waits for, so knock yourself out. But Bernie, what's been happening is, as we know, stuff selling out already, like stuff like, I don't know, was it like basically core items that we try and have all the time already going. Magnetic storage panels, for instance, some of those sold out yesterday. Some of our plate bundles for the Gemini already sold out yesterday as well. So absolutely grab what we've got whilst we've got it. Do be quick for it.
It's going quick, isn't it? Really quick. But I'm just so pleased that everyone's managed to get a good deal as well, because there's so many options on there. Like I say, I was looking through the papercraft things, thinking, oh, what can I make? What can I get? So I treated myself, and I did buy some of the Rose and Hubble fabric as well. So when that goes, you can blame me that I bought some of it as well.
Oh, Bernie, what are you like?
I know, I'm really naughty. So I'm going to start cutting out the wreath block, and I'm going to look at the download here, and what it's saying here, I call this like your ingredients. So it's saying to create a 12.5-inch block, what you need to cut. So I'm going to look at my cream fabric first, and what do I need out of my cream? So I need 4.5-inch half square triangles, and then I need 4.5-inch quarter square triangles. So what I'm going to do is then go into my box, and I've got all of these in here. Now the good thing about these, I'm just going to tip this up, you'll see that they don't fall out because they're all connected in there. There's like a little lip, so you're not going to lose them. I don't know about you, if you at home and you've got your dies and you end up with them all over the place and mixed up. With these, they've got a home to sit into, and as you can see on the side, they do stack lovely as well on your shelf as well.
Perfect.
So they are for storage wise, I think it's fantastic. So I'm using our Junior here. All of these will go through your Junior machine. So they will go through obviously your big big Gemini as well, if you've got that. So I'm going to cut my squares out first. Now I've got 2 layers here. I only actually need 1. I could cut more if I wanted to, but I'm going to put 2 layers through. Now, little top tip, learnt this from Sarah. Get loads of top tips off Sarah. She's so fantastic and everything, isn't she? And I just think, well, when I learnt it, when I did it, I was like, wow. Turn your die on an angle, so when it's going through your machine, it's not going full on and the pressure's hitting all of this part of your die at first. I'm using the metal shim because these are our multimedia dies, so they're thicker. So I've got a clear plate, I've got my metal shim, I've got my fabric I'm cutting into, then my die facing down, then I've got my plastic shim and my other cutting plate. So I'm going to pop that through the machine.
Awesome.
And
so
then,
I'm right in thinking then, Bernie, this might be great for someone that has seen the builder block system in the past, really likes the idea of it. Maybe they're a fairly new sewer though, or a little bit apprehensive about going for the system. This might be a really good way that you could dip your toe in, Bernie, and just try it. So you've got, you're just getting really sort of one element, aren't you? Sort of one portion of it.
Exactly, because there's so many designs out there that just uses squares, just uses quarter square or half square triangles. You can exactly that, dip in and try one of them and think, well, actually, now I'm happy with that one, I'll go with the others. And then when I say, if you've got the builder block as well, then you're going to be able to cut 2 lots. So if you've got your big Gemini plates and I've got this set with the builder block, so I've got the 4.5-inch one out of here. In my builder block set, I've also got the 4.5, so I can double cut. We recommend up to 6 layers of fabric. You can try 8, you can try 10, depending on what thickness your fabric is. And the speed you cut in, I mean, I cut a big quilt for a single bed, and I used the 3.5-inch square. It took me 18 minutes to cut it out, Joe, on the big Gemini with my builder block. If I had my expansion pack at the same time, 9 minutes to cut a quilt out. That's like a no-brainer, isn't it? It's fantastic. So it is definitely worth getting these if you've already got the builder block as well. So if I look back at
Talking of fabric, Bernie, I hate to interrupt you, but it's going to be one of those shows. Sorry, I am going to be the bad news bear for today. The mystery fabric bundle. There's like a handful left, guys, to go around. There's less than 50 of them. If everyone that's got it in their basket at the moment checks out, it's pretty much gone. So if you've got the mystery fabric basket in your bundle, I need you to check out as well. I also need to let you know that the biscuit and the bamboo have both sold out as well in the Rose and Hubble. So you've literally got 6 colours left, all really limited stock. So whatever's available to you is still there in stock right now on the website. What I would say is if you've got any fabrics whatsoever in your basket, you think about checking them out. Sorry, Bernie, back to you.
That's okay. It's important to let everyone know that the fabric's going quick, so make sure you buy it. I'm just so excited about it. Well, as you know, I love fabric. I eat, sleep. I wake up thinking of fabric. I dream about fabric.
Do you think it's one of those things like sewing and buying fabric are like 2 different hobbies?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, well, I was talking the other day about our fabric strip rolls. So I've got 2. I have one that doesn't get opened because I just want to look at that one. It sits on my shelf. And then I've got one that I use. And with fabric, I do tend to hug fabric. I know if I go in any of our stores, I'll look at the fabric and I'll stroke it, and I will actually hug the bolt if it's really nice. And I'm not even joking. If any of my ladies that come to my classes are watching, they'll message in and let you know that that's true, that I do that.
Well, I hope you haven't been. People were in our stores. Actually, it's a good point. Let's say hello to our stores, our Evesham store and our Chesterfield store as well. And there's a little giveaway going on as well, isn't there, over at the Chesterfield store. So I'll tell you about that a little later. Oh, actually, our 25th customer of the day is going to win something, and we'll give them a shout out at the end of this show as well. But hopefully, if you are buying fabric in our stores, it hasn't been too vigorously hugged by Bernie, but we can't guarantee it. Probably has, let's say.
It could be. Oh, I'm so pleased. Hello to the stores if you're watching, if you're there. That's fab that everyone's joining in. So what I've got here is I've cut out, so I needed 4 of the half square triangles and 4 of the quarter square triangles. So I've cut them at the same time. So I've positioned them on my fabric and cut them out at the same time. And then all you're going to do is work through all of your colours, following the instructions. So you've got all your blocks there and your colours. Follow them out and get all your pieces cut. So let me get mine what I've cut.
And that download's completely free as well, Bernie, and is available in the top of the category, so you will be able to find it. So if you're going for this expansion pack, you could be doing this very project that Bernie's doing right now in time, well in time. Imagine how many you could knock up before Christmas, Bernie.
Oh, definitely. Wait till you see what I'm going to make. When I've done this one, wait till you see what I'm going to make with it later. I'm going to keep it a surprise for you, Joe, because you'll love it. You'll love it.
The excitement is tantamount.
And then all I'm going to do is just, and this is a top tip from me, whenever you're doing any block, lay out your pieces. And what I find is if you lay them out and you sew them in turn, what will happen is you'll keep them in the same place. If you tend to just sort of guess and not put them back down, chances are you're going to sew 2 pieces the wrong way, and then you'll have to get the unpicker out. And I still do that. When I was prepping yesterday, I still had to get my unpicker out, because even though I did lay it down, I still got them in the wrong place. But never mind. So yeah, so I'm just going to lay these out, Joe.
Awesome.
And get them ready to sew.
Loads of you chatting away already. We'll be giving our first bag away soon. Joe says, hello and happy birthday, Crafts Companion. It's her birthday too. Happy birthday to you, Joe. Patricia says, yeah, you've been waiting all weekend for today. Cindy Straub says, good morning from Pennsylvania. Karen saying that today's the day that she takes the plunge and buys quilting dies. Oh, well, it's a great day to get stocked up. Look at the Bloony box. How fabulous is that? I need to let you know that mystery fabric bundle totally sold out and gone, as we knew it would. Congratulations if you got your hands on that. As I said again, if you've got any of the other fabrics in your basket, definitely think about getting them checked out, because it is super, super busy already. Rebecca says, so excited for today. Softer side is my favourite. Susan saying, love the softer side show. It is my favourite. So inspired to make something fun. Kirsty's loving the Rose and Hubble cottons. Tall Chicky says that is a great Needlecraft mystery bag. It is a great Needlecraft bag. And Cynthia saying, all the bees, the little bees are my favourite. Cynthia, they are my favourite too. That's looking fabulous, Bernie.
Isn't it? I'm pretty much there now. You know, I like to be full of top tips. I've got another one, and I do this at home, and I forgot to do it before I started. So later on, I'm going to be using our reference guide and show you what you can do with it. Now, there's a number of purposes for this. An extra purpose is, and this is what I do. So I have my table in my sewing room, but my sewing machine is over there on another table. So if I'm laying things out, I then need to transport it over. So what I do, well, I wish I'd done it now. I won't do all of these. What I do is actually lay my block, and this is perfect for our 12.5-inch blocks. I'm going to lay all my pieces on here. I'll just do this one, just so you can see. And I'm going to lay all of my pieces on there, and then I can transport that over to my sewing table, and I'm not going to have to keep getting up and down. And that's another use for that one. And I think that's great because it is really handy.
Awesome.
So I'm going to show you, I'll show you how to use that later on. So the first thing what you're going to do when you're going to start sewing this block together is, if you think about it, look at your little pieces first and then work up. So you're going to stitch your smallest pieces together first. So I'm going to start on this block. Actually, no, I'm going to start on the bow one. So I like the little bow on the bottom there. Now with these, what you can see, if I put that one on there, you can see there that it's got as if it's been cut off, and you think, oh, well, is the dye broke? What's wrong with that? What it is that's cutting your dog ears off. So that's an extra step that when you're stitching and sewing things together, you have to cut those little dog ears off to make your fabric lie correctly and neatly. Because the dye cuts that off for you and it's 100% accurate, it's actually taken that step out. So it's one less step to do when you're making. Gives you more time for sewing as well. So I've put these two pieces right sides together and I know I need to sew down here. So I'm just going to sew 1/4 inch down there.
Awesome. Anything you need to bear in mind about sort of stitch lengths or specific stitches, Bernie, for these?
That's a fabulous question, Joe, actually, yes. So when you're doing patchwork, I would always lower your stitch length to about 2 mil. So when you switch your machine on, now when we switch our machine on here, it comes up as a default as 2.5 millimeters long. So if you put it down to 2, and the reason why, now I have stitched this on 2.5, but what I'll do is if I come up to the camera and I'm going to pull this apart, you'll see why. Can you see there? You can see my stitches because I've used cream. If I'd had that on 2 mil, you wouldn't be able to see them. So that's why you have a smaller stitch and then it looks neater. So you're going to use that method of sewing your smaller pieces together first. And I'll sew this one together first and then I'll talk you through the rest and then I'll show you my block because obviously I've got one, here's one I did earlier.
I need to let you know that Needlecraft party bag, half of that stock has gone. That stock was only loaded just yesterday as well and we had a big stock of that. Half of it has now gone though, over £70 worth of product in there for you at that incredible price. So make sure you don't miss out on that one. £30 or $40 there to get over almost £110, almost $150 worth of product in there.
That's a fabulous offer, isn't it? I'm pleased everyone's managed to get hold of those. Now what I'm doing now is I'm now putting these two pieces together and you can see, I know I should have cut my threads out the way, but you can see I've folded this fabric seam over to the red and I've folded that one over to the red. And what happens then, it nests neatly. And I know we don't have feeler vision, but what you do is you feel where your seams are there and you can feel that they're lovely and flat. Now, you can put a pin in there if you want to. I tend not to. I tend to do it just by eye, whether obviously because I do a lot of sewing. But if you're just starting out and you're unsure and you want to try and get those nested seams nice, just pop a pin in there. You don't actually need to pop a pin all the way along. Sometimes more pins can distort your fabric. So there's that first one done. And then what you do is you do all of these 3 here with your quarter square triangles, and then you'd sew your half square triangles together, and then what you'll end up with is 9 blocks, and that's what you'll often hear is referred to as a 9 patch. And in patchwork, that's what will often happen, where you'll end up, your block will come down to like a 9 patch or a 4 patch, or it could be a 15 patch if you've got a lot. But once you've then joined all those together with your 1/4 inch seam allowance, this is your block. I'll move my pieces from underneath because this will stand out better. This is the block that you're going to finish with. So there's the wreath block. So how easy is that? And like I say, that's cut with the biggest 4.5 inch shapes out of your expansion pack. But what you could do is little dinky tiny ones that you're going to get like a little 3 inch square. So you could actually, just an idea, Joe.
Oh.
I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm going to post a picture. So I've promised I have to do this now. I'm going to make a little dinky one with the smallest size, and I'm going to put it in the centre of there.
Oh, gorgeous.
How fab would that look?
How fab is that? Questions coming in about these dyes. Serena asked if they'll cut minky fabric. Serena also, monkey fabric, sorry. Or fabrics are like that. Minky or monkey? It's spelt 2 ways in the question, so I'm not sure. I don't know what they are, and I don't know if it'll cut them. Is that what it is that Bernie's got there?
That's what this is, yes. That's what this is. Now, I'm not going to put this through the die cutting machine, but this way, so it's a soft, like silky fabric. It's used a lot for baby blankets. I don't know if you see a lot of baby clothes, but definitely baby blankets. This is common on the Gemini. These dyes will cut this, so it cuts anything. You're going from your organza, your chiffon, obviously your paper and your card, up to your cork, balsa wood,
Wow.
Debbie Robinson does a brilliant demo on a drinks can as well, cutting through craft metal. So you mount board, so you're going from one extreme right to the other. But yes, 100%, it will definitely cut through this.
Wonderful. Angela asked, do you need to tape them down?
Well, it depends. If you're only cutting one die, then it's not necessarily that you need to tape it down. If you've got a couple of dies, then yes, just in case you don't want them to move when you lift them to take them to the machine. However, the other thing as well is, if you've got fabric where you say you're wanting to fussy cut, so say I wanted to cut out of my fabric, it had a shape on like that, and I wanted to make sure that all of that cream triangle was within the die, then I would tape it, because again, what could happen is it could slightly move as you take it to the machine, Joe. So I would say if you need to, if you're cutting one die, then probably not.
Okay, fair enough. Carla says she's going to be making a cushion with that free downloadable pattern. Make sure you get your hands on yours. And June has just placed her 4th birthday week order already. Sabrina also asked as well, so the expansion packs are duplicates of the dies that were in the original builder block. That is correct. So what it does is if you buy the expansion pack, rather than having to cut one lot, you can cut 2 lots, so twice at the same. And maybe there's one specific set that you use a lot more than all the others. So it means you haven't got to buy a complete builder block system. Again, you can just buy the expansion. Or what you can then do as well is maybe just dip your toe. Maybe you're fairly new to sewing, you're not sure if patchwork quilting is for you. It's a really, really affordable way to sample that builder block system, which is awesome. Should we do a giveaway? Who's up for a giveaway already? I think so. I think it is that time. The first birthday bag giveaway. Right, so it's bag number 1. Let me get this right, because if anyone's going to get this wrong, you know it's going to be me. This is the correct bag. So this was the one with all, this was the one I gave you a little bit of heads up. So it's got a Be Happy fabric roll and all of that in there. The bingo ball as well. Let me find my bingo balls, 1 second. Is going to be 062. So this is the bingo ball. This is the bag. And the winner is going to be... Oh, no, don't. I'll knock it all over, Bernie, don't. The winner is Karen Wild on Facebook. Karen Wild, you are... Oh!
Well done, Karen.
Well done, Karen. Right, Karen, I'm going to put the bingo ball in the bingo machine. I knew something was going to go wrong, wasn't it? Can you tell it's my first day back? Let's just pop this into here. So... I got it in, gonna close it up, and then it's in. They're all in. It's in. Shall I give it a... I'm just got to make sure I do it the right way. Oh, that's it, yeah. Oh no, one's come out. I'll worry about that in a minute. Right. That's on its way to you, Karen. Don't you worry about that. So you need to give us an email. Oh, it's fallen over again. You need to email prizes. Nothing to see here. We'll cut this bit out later. You need to email prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send us an email. It's a good job because I was going to show you the applique dies in just a minute. They were just making sure they got in on the action. Now, before I do that, we've got to go back to the Needlecraft party bag because the value, guys, that you get in this is absolutely amazing. Gosh, Bernie, I'm out of breath. It's like a workout over here today. Let me share with you what you're going to be receiving in here. Now, they will vary, of course. We do say if you're going for more than one of these, and you are going to get some duplicates, you're getting over £100, over $140 worth of value. You're going to get one of our fantastic magazines in here. You're going to get some of our fabrics. You're going to get some cotton fabric in here. This one's got that tool tidy in there, which is so popular. We've got more fabrics in here for you. There's a binding tool in this one as well. I've also got some really lovely little craft kits. So these are great if you maybe are new to sewing, you want to give these away as a gift. They work perfectly for that. There is some embroidery in here too. A great DVD, so loads of education. You've got bobbing clips, there's loads of quilting clips in here as well. It is amazing value for money, what you get in each one of these bags. Now our mystery bags, or as we're calling them for our birthday event, our party bags, right? You know how much you guys love our mystery bags and how awesome all the things are that are in there. Well, it's our birthday, so they're like even more awesome than they usually are, which is fantastic. So make sure you don't miss out on them. I know over half of the bag has gone. It was only just loaded to the website yesterday, so you will need to be quick for that. The applique, the applique dies that are here. These are built a character. Let me just show you these. Let's just take you through the options that you've got, and then I've got a lovely quilt behind me, which I'll show you how these all look. So what you've got firstly, let me show you them in this order. There you are. So Santa and Reindeer, which is this one just here. As you can see, £12.99 or £18.95, which is awesome. There is then the Festive Bell and Foliage, which is that one just there. Awesome. You've also got the poinsettia in here as well. And then you've got your baubles there as well. Buy one, get one free. How awesome is that? So make sure you've got 2 of these in your basket. You'll only pay for 1, which is absolutely fantastic. I've got a gorgeous quilt behind me over here as well, which I wanted to share with you because it's got a lot of these applique dies on them, which is awesome. So you can see here all of those gorgeous patterns. So they're all on there for you as well. The gingerbread man has sold out. So let me just, there we go. There's the poinsettia, then you've got, there's a house there. What we've got, there's the baubles. Then we've got that reindeer in there. The bell there as well. You've got Santa down there too. And some mistletoe. I can't really see over the quilt and also show you at the same time. I can't see over the quilt to see what you can see. Down a bit? Okay. There we are as well. All of those gorgeous ones on there. I'll try and show the top. It was up here. So yeah, make sure you grab those whilst they're on a buy one, get one free, which is awesome. So £12.99 or £18.95 doesn't get you one. It actually gets you 2 sets of those, which is awesome. I think, Bernie, these might be great as well, don't you think? For someone that maybe is new to sewing, someone that already owns a Gemini, they could just get some spray adhesive or some of our fabric glue, and they could create some really, really gorgeous soft craft projects without maybe any sewing at all.
They're so easy. You've got the options as well, Joe. So if you are a beginner and you're using, I mean, they cut great from faux leather and felt, so you're not going to fray. So if you haven't got a lot of fabric now, then you've got some scraps. You can actually upcycle as well. Maybe try cutting them out of old clothes and things like that as well. And you're going to get these, and obviously applique is a method of laying layers. Or laying layers. Laying layers. I can't even get my English right. I know that's not right, but you know what I mean. And obviously you can use our glues, yeah. So we've got our spray and stick and spray, stick and stay. We've also got our felt glue, which I'm going to be using later on, and our Kalel textile glue as well. So they're absolutely a bargain to have because they're all on offer on the website, 25% off as well at the moment.
All of them. All of our fabric ones, all of our papercraft ones, all of them. Make sure you get stocked up.
Great for kids as well, if you're getting the kids involved with stitching as well, because there's actually, you can do them without stitching and with the glue as well. So you can imagine making your own. I've actually brought a tree in that I made last Christmas as a runner. Oh, it's like a wall hanging. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut some baubles out later on, and I'm actually going to stick them onto there. So there's actually no sewing involved as well. So the kids can, you know, sort of just help, because I think sometimes you want the kids to get involved. That's ideal because they can pick what colours and everything they're going to use. The other thing the kids can get involved in is the Build-A-Block alphabet.
Awesome, yes.
Oh, I mean, you can see behind. I'm just going to step to the side here and show off these. Now, this one, these are, you know, so we always say alphabet, but it's alphabet and numbers. But also in there as well, you're getting your punctuation marks, you're getting your hashtag as well. And then if I lift this one over here, just so you can see that, I know you won't be able to see right to the top of there, but you can see the whole alphabet is on that one quilt. And it's just absolutely fantastic. And so if you're doing, I know my sister Jo, I hope she might have forgot, she might be watching today. Last Christmas, she hinted to me that she would like cushions with all their initials on.
Oh, lovely.
And there's 6 of them in the house, which includes Clive the dog.
Right.
And I didn't do them, and I forgot about them, and I think I should maybe try and do them for this year for her. But what a great Christmas present for someone that you can make. Like, have a look at what colours they've got in the living room, and then do the initials. Oh, yeah? And put them all on cushions as well. And then even if you want to go the whole hog and make a throw for the back of the sofa, is absolutely brilliant, you know. But these are in our Build-A-Block range. If anyone hasn't seen our Build-A-Block range before, what we've got is sets of dies in all different types of shapes. They all come in this drawer system here. So it's all stackable. So if I pop that way, so you can see there that they're all going to be stackable on your shelves at home. So it's absolutely great to keeping them all together. And then inside, similarly like we had the expansion packs before, you've got them all based in that tray. So if I lift this off first, so you've got them all based in the tray here. So these are all going to stay in place. They've got those little lips on there as well to keep them all in place, so you're not going to lose them. I thought I'd moved one there. That one, oh, see, this is because I've been using them. I haven't put them back in the right place, Joe. I'm terrible, absolutely terrible. So the other thing as well, what you're getting in here is this, and we refer to this as the roadmap. And basically what it mirrors what's in here. So if I pop them side by side, you can see that it mirrors them. And on here, it actually tells you which are your extra small all the way up to your extra large pieces. So when we look in the booklet and it tells us that we need the large rectangle, I'm going to find it on here so I can see, and you'll be able to see when you get it home, it's saying large rectangle there, so I know that it's that one. I don't need to get my ruler out and measure them. Now, you're also getting this booklet. And this is invaluable, the booklet, because what you've got in here is you've got really a good comprehensive guide of how to use these dies and how to cut them, how to place them on your grain line. So anyone, if you don't know what your grain line is, you may not have heard of a grain line, Joe, have you, on fabric?
No.
If I get a strip of fabric here, and what happens is when it comes off the bolt, obviously you've got a big long piece of fabric here. And you'll have selve edges. So you have like the little, it's got like little pinholes in, you can usually see on the fabric. And that's your selve edge there. So when you have a grain line, if I line this fabric up, how this fabric's lined up, your grain line runs parallel with your selve edge. And what that happens is if you cut the dies as per this, you won't get the bias in the wrong place. So you know you've got the bias where if you cut it on an angle, you get a stretch. If you cut them the other way, you'll find it difficult. So if you ever cut your pieces out and then find that they're not piecing together very well, or you think one looks a bit bigger than the other, or your square, after you've put two triangles together, it looks a bit skew whiff, as I call it, just check which way you've laid them on your fabric. So that's your instructions there on how to cut. And it's all just bullet pointed, so you haven't got a lot of information to read through, paragraphs and paragraphs. It's all bullet pointed to help you. And then in here, we now take you through each letter. So I was saying about the block sizes. So your extra small, you'll end up with a finished block size of 6 inches, and all the way up to the extra large, which will give you a 12-inch finished block, and then you've got 8, 9 and 10 in between. And what it gives you in each one is each letter, and it tells you next to it, similarly like the wreath download that you've got, it'll tell you the ingredients of what you need to cut for the background and for your letter. Now, we're saying we've got the alphabet in there, we've also got the numbers, we're saying, and we've got the punctuation marks as well, we've got hashtag there as well. But also we give you some bonus blocks in here as well. So you've got a lot more to go at. I mean, there's a bear there. I can't even remember the bear being in here. There's a little bear. But you could even change that into a cat. I don't know, our director's just said cat in my ear there, but I was thinking cat. Or, yes, Laura, a fox as well, or a dog, or an owl. So if you can think of any other ones, you can make it look, depending on the colour that you're going to use. So you've got all of those in there to work through, and they're just as a starter one. The other thing with these blocks is these pieces will fit together to make that finished size. If you use this pattern booklet now, so if we forget about the dies for a second, you've got these pattern booklet here, you could actually use your pieces out of your Build-A-Block expansion pack to make these letters. So can you imagine how big, if we say that the extra large, let me get the extra large square. So if we get this extra large square here, which is this one, and this is the one that's going to make the 12-inch block. If I get the square set from here and get out the 4.5-inch square, if I did the same design, Joe, but use that square.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine how big
so that's going to be like, what, over 20 inches, that block?
It's going to be massive, yeah.
Absolutely huge.
It's going to be massive. So if you are making if you're making a quilt, say for a child for Christmas, that's going to be your centre block done. Border round, backing on, and you're finished. So it's so versatile that I say you can use this as a pattern booklet as well to use them. So shall we do some cutting?
Oh, yes, please.
Let's do some cutting. Right. So, you know when I said I had an idea, Joe, with my, when I did the wreath, and I thought, right, I need to do something with the alphabet as well. So what I thought I'd do is I've done some blocks already, and I'm going to do one that I've done, and then I'm going to show you how I put together the other one. So what I thought was I'd make a little table runner and use the wreath as the O and make the word joy for Christmas.
I love that.
It's very Christmassy. So I've already done the J here, and I followed the instructions in the booklet, and I used all the squares and you see there, the half square triangles on the bottom one. But now I need to do the Y. So the reason why I thought I'd choose the Y is because that one actually uses rectangles as well. And we've got rectangles in here, but I don't want anyone to be sort of worried that, oh, well, I've not done all that. There's more shapes in there. There looks a lot of dies in there. I'm going to get confused. We hold your hand through everything. And that's why I say we've got this booklet. So I'm going to turn to the Y. And I've got my instructions here. And it's telling me what to cut. So I'm going to cut out the shapes for the letter. So it's telling me to cut. Well, it says 4 squares, but it doesn't tell me what size. That's because you can decide which size you want to cut. So it's telling me 4 squares. So I'm going to get I'm going extra large here, Joe.
Go big, go big or go home. That's what we say, Bernie, isn't it?
And I need the extra large rectangle. So again, I went straight through it there because I knew which one it was. I know because I look at my little road map here and it's that one there. So I've got my rectangle, and then I also need half square triangles. So I can't quite remember which one that one is. So I go to here and I want extra large half square triangle. So it's this one down here. So I'm going to take my dies out. And again, these are our multimedia dies. So they're 1.5 mil deep. They will go through multiple layers of fabric. I say we recommend up to 8, but you can try more. The thing is, with our Gemini, the Gemini will tell you if it's not going to like what you're trying to put through. It'll stop, it'll pause, and it'll reverse back out. So don't worry too much if you think, well, I'll try another one and see if it cuts. But you'll get to know your machine and how many layers. And like I say, it depends on the different fabric as well that you use. So because I needed 4 of each of those, I'm going to fold my fabric over. So I've got 4 layers here. I could cut more, and then I've got extra pieces for another project as well. So I'm on the June here, but I'm going to see if I can get all of these on together in one pass. So there's my square. There's my rectangle. And this is where I am going to tape down. So, I can't remember who it was. Joe, earlier saying about
yes,
taping the dies down.
It was. Let me find out.
But this is the time where I am going to tape them down. And as you can see, they actually all fit on. They're all going to fit on. So I'm going to get my tape. And what I like to do is I like to tape the edge of the die, the outside fabric that's not going to cut in the piece, and then to the metal shim. So I like to put like that. So I'm just going to put extra tape on there.
We've had a message in. A friend of ours, Sharon Callis, has swapped in up on Facebook.
Hi,
she
Sharon.
says, I've just placed my 2nd birthday week order. She says, Papercraft yesterday, Soft Side of Life order today. With the buy one, get one free options, I now have my full set of builder block dies and also some lush fabrics as well. We're now on level 5 lockdown here in Ireland, so I will be quilting like a woman possessed at the weekends, she says. Which is exactly what you can do. There are loads of buy one, get one free options across the whole builder block range over on our website as well, so do make sure that you grab those. I think the great thing about this show is that you do have those expansion packs, so if you have been maybe thinking about giving it a go, then you can just dip your toe in, or you can just go for the whole lot. You can get the numbers, you'll find the whole system available to you over on the website as well. Loads of birthday wishes coming in. Will says happy birthday. Hi everyone watching. Lots of Donna saying as well, I've just purchased the hibiscus die, can't wait to start working with it as well. Diana's asking if you can use these dies through the mini, and also Jackie asks, do you have to have the big Gemini to use these dies, or can you use them through the junior? Great questions there, Bernie.
So these dies will go through your big Gemini, your junior and your go, but
Okey-doke.
not through the mini. So the mini's for papercraft dies. So these are the deeper dies. So these wouldn't go through, you wouldn't put these through the mini because you need that, it's obviously the clear plates and the metal shim, but obviously with the mini you get the plastic, it's like a plastic folder, isn't it, that you can flip? But if you've got any of the other Geminis, then yes, they'll be absolutely perfect. So I've actually cut out my yellow ones and I'm just going to tidy a little bit, Joe.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to get this laid out.
Now, the 5 of the 6 colours that I've got left, I'm down to single figures we're down to on those Rose and Hubble fabrics. If they're in your basket, it's definitely time to get them checked out. So they are the last colours that we've got and there is a handful to go around. Do grab those. What I'd also say is a couple of you just asking me about the Needlecraft mystery bag and where you can find it. It's at the very bottom. So if you go over to the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, click shop the show and then scroll down to the very bottom of the page and you will find it. Over £100, over $140 worth of value in that bag for £30 or $40. Over 70% off on that. It's very busy. Just scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll find it down there.
Now, I just want to say as well, Joe, I didn't realise Sharon Callis was a sewer.
Me neither.
She kept that one quiet.
She
I'll
really
be pestering her now. I'll be pestering her. Right, so now remember, I've remembered now to get my reference guide out for me to put my pieces on, so it keeps everything tidy. So I'm going to get my booklet out again here, and this time I'd cut the background ones already, so we had those ready. And then what I've got here is my letter here, and I'm going to follow that just to lay out my pieces. The one thing I want to point out though is when you look at the letters, can you see that there's a straight line of blank pieces on the right hand side? So when the team put this together, they've actually thought about your spacing. So when you're doing a word, you're going to have a letter, then you have a space, don't you, before you put your next letter. So that's built in to the square. But because we are going to do the joy with the wreath in the middle, if I bring in our wreath here, I don't have a space next to my wreath. Don't have a space next to my wreath. So when I make my Y, I'm going to put my space on the left-hand side. Because you can. It's totally your choice. And what you could do is put a space on either side, it depending on what size you're going to make your runner. So I'm going to lay it, so my space is going to be there, and then it'll look even once I've got my J on as well. So let's get these laid out. And again, when you start piecing these together as well, if you think about that method of your smallest pieces first. So I'm putting my rectangles here. And the thing is as well, Joe, once you start using these and you see how versatile they are, you soon start to think of other things that you can make. And the blocks, if you go online and search for patchwork blocks, if you search half square triangle patchwork designs, there are thousands, if tens, hundreds of thousands, honestly, there is so many that it just gives you that versatility to go wild, really. I love to just play. Sometimes I'm not one for following a pattern, you know, I'm a bit of a rebel.
Oh, Bernie, such a rebel.
I am a bit of a rebel. But I think sometimes if you do sort of experiment just to see how things will look, and at the end of the day, it's only a little bit of fabric because you're going to play. And if you have stitched something and you're not keen, you can just unpick that bit. Or, well, if you've managed to get one of those mystery fabric bag, you've got all that fabric to go at there, haven't you? So all you're going to do is lay up all your pieces to get your way. Now, this is the 12.5 inch. It looks bigger when you lay your pieces out, but obviously you've got your seam allowances to go on. And again, they're built into these dies, so you don't have to worry about it. And it does put a lot of people off, like cutting and measuring and having, and some people as well aren't very good at, and they'll say themselves, I have a friend who crochets, Joe, I know you like your crochet, don't you? And she can follow a pattern, but she can't make something up, where I'm the other way. I like to just go for it and make something up. And she does struggle sometimes with that. And I think sometimes when you've got it here, we are giving you sort of the start to where to start, and then it's just going to give you that inspiration to grow. So we've got our Y there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew a couple again just to show you how we make it up. Now, when these two rectangles are sewn together, again, we've got that 1/4 inch seam and your 2mm stitch length. I've got 2.5, don't tell him.
You got your what?
2.5 stitch length. I haven't
You
reduced
really
it.
are a rebel today, Bunny. What is going on?
I don't at home. I'm extra. I have to have it on the right.
You're super vigilant.
Yeah, but I think because it takes longer. I've just got a little tickle. 2 seconds. I need to have a little tickle.
Oh, no worry at all. Betsy says, I need to dust off my sewing machine. I'm very inspired to use it again today. Susan says, why, Joe, that bag beautifully matches your shirt. It does, doesn't it? Like, it's nearly the same colour. How lovely is that? And there was loads of love in the comments for Bernie's gorgeous top that she's wearing today as well. And also, Gina says, already placed... Oh,
was I on the show? There? Sorry. So all I got in my ear was, "Are you okay, Bernie?" After my little tickle in my throat. So I thought I was giving our producer and director a thumbs up.
we just got back to you. You just stand there like.
So it is. Do you like me top? I love it. I saw it. And
I
thought,
love it.
That's perfect for birthday. I'm gonna have to get a new top. When I saw this one, I was like, yes. Perfect colour. And then we've coordinated, Joe, and we didn't even check beforehand.
We didn't even know it, did we? And we matched the balloons as well. So it's all come together today. It is a very good Tuesday, a very good Treat Yourself Tuesday. Lots of you are treating yourself as well. Gina's placed 2 orders for birthday week goodies. She needs a builder block, so that'll be her 3rd one. And Susan's saying, I used the alphabet set to create a Christmas tree panel for a Christmas blanket. Love the precision of the dies and how easy it makes to create things too.
That's perfect idea. That I mean, I know I'm very Christmassy today on my demos, aren't I? But I think a lot of the time, like I say, once you start playing with them, you see then the potential, what you can do with it. And also as well, if you're getting the expansion pack and you haven't got the original builder block, what you may not know is that online there's another 60 free patterns that you can go on our website. Now,
wow.
I'm not sure of the path for you to find it, but I will go on my Facebook later on and I will put the path on for people to go and find them, because you're getting another 60 on there, again, just to start you off. So what I've just been doing there, Joe, I've got my little ones here, and then what I've done is I've started to join these together. I tend to join everything in strips and then sew the strips together. But what you'll see is, if I just pop that on there, this now, when you've put them 2 rectangles together, they're the same size as the square.
I see.
So that's why they fit together perfectly like a jigsaw. And then what you're going to do is, if you get all of those stitched together, and again, we've put that space down the side, and then you're going to end up with your Y. So I'm going to bring in my other letters. Let's just... such a mess here.
What have you been
Such
selling?
a
Was it Joy
So
you were
it's
selling?
Joy,
Yes.
It's Joy. But I think I might have to quickly stitch them together so we can see them. So, there we go. So if I'm going to go sideways, so there's the Y, there's the O, and there's the J.
Beautiful. Really,
So
really
I'm going to
gorgeous.
stitch these together, Joe, so we can see what it comes out like.
Awesome.
Is that
Well,
all
whilst
right?
you do that, should we do another giveaway?
Oh, yes.
I think it might be second giveaway time. Should we find out who the winner is? Right, bag number 2. Let me grab it here. It's slightly different, this one as well, but there's loads of great stuff. Rulers in here, and there's a fabric charm pack in there as well. Right, I'm not... should we just pop it there for now? There we go. So the winner is, and they're going to get bingo ball B8. So let me have a rummage in my bingo balls and find B8, which
Bernie.
is that one there. And the winner is Julie Dorset on YouTube. Congratulations, Julie. You are the winner. You need to email us prizes@craftsandcompanion.co.uk, and your bingo ball is going in to that draw on Sunday to win that amazing collection of goodies. So in it goes. I can't wait to see who wins that. But big congratulations to Julie. Make sure you pop us an email and we'll make sure that wings its way to you, which is awesome. Bernie's stitching that together. I need to let you know as well, it's very busy on the glues, the textile glue, which you have. 80% of the textile glue has gone. So make sure you grab hold of that one. And also very busy as well on the felt glue too. Half of the felt glue has gone. 25% off across all of our adhesives over on our website. So make sure you get yourself over there and you get yourself stocked up. How are you getting on over there, Bernie?
Da-da-da!
Love it.
Did it? How cool is that?
That's awesome.
It looks better than I was thinking it was going to turn out. That's brilliant. I love it. So what you're going to do there is you're going to decide if you want to put a border on. So it depends how big you want it to be or how long you want it to be. Or just get a piece of fabric and some wadding, right sides together, sew all the way around, leave a gap for turning, turn it through and give it a nice press. And it's finished. The other thing, what you could do, Joe, is put the J above the wreath and the Y underneath and do a wall hanging.
Lovely.
That would look fab. What you'd need to think about is where am I going to put my space in if I do that. So as a quick one, just to show you what you can do, if we want this Y to be central, so we had this is our space here that we changed from the book to the left because we wanted the space between the wreath. So, we had them rectangles.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them make a square, don't they? Well, I can't find my rectangles. Where have I put them? Here we go. So if you put a rectangle down each side and a rectangle down this side, your Y is then going in the centre and you're still going to end up with the same size block. Genius.
Oh, awesome. So many things. I think it's definitely one of those products. The more you play with it and the more ways you see of using it, the more ideas you're going to come up with. Remember as well, it's buy one, get one free across the alphabet numbers and also as well the expansion packs that we have for you, the squares, the half square triangles and the quarter square triangles. What I would say is there's a lot more builder block options over on the website also on a buy one get one free, so make sure you have a good old look and a good rummage as well. Now remember, everyone that placed an order over £10 or $10 is going to get one free gift. The more you spend, the more gifts you get, which is absolutely awesome. Now, the £10, when you spend over £10, there's a free gift every day, but it changes every single day of our birthday event. They have been selling out, is what I'll say as well. So if you want to make sure you get your hands on the free gift, place your order sooner rather than later. Now, if you spend over £50 or $50 in one transaction, you get 2 free gifts, which is awesome because you're also going to get our purple tricolour aqua marker, the brand new watercolour markers from Spectrum Noir. There's a big launch for those coming up in this birthday event as well. And if you're spending over £100 or $100, then you're going to get a third free gift as well. And it's the craft roll tool. It's really great for keeping hold of all your little bits and bobs, like your pokey tools in there, your crochet hooks, all of those other little things store in there beautifully. So whatever you're getting, you're going to get that free gift. Don't forget as well that you're getting double points across our entire birthday event. So definitely, if you've had your eye on the next level of Club Inspire for a while, then this will be the event that gets you there. Free delivery as well in the UK across the whole of our birthday events, which is awesome. And all of those different giveaways. What I would say is check out the website, go and click on all of the birthday celebrations and see all of the amazing deals that are over there for you. It's definitely that one time of the year where you can get yourself stocked up because the deals are awesome. Right, we're going to go back to our applique dies. Now, as Bernie was saying earlier, these are great for non-sewers. I know a lot of you watch this show. Maybe you were paper crafters and now you watch this. Someone just let me know they were watching for the first time. Ingrid is watching Soft Side for the first time, so hello. Build a character. The Santa and the reindeer is at half of the stock gone. It's very, very busy on that one there. $12.99 or $18.95. Now that doesn't get you one as it normally would. It actually gets you 2. So make sure you get 2 in your basket because you've also then got the bell and the foliage as well, which is that one just there. You've then got also there's the poinsettia which you can go for, and the other one that you've got are the baubles there as well. So you choose which 2 of those you want to go for. Go for 4, you get 4 for what, £26 or just under $40 to get all 4 of them, which is awesome. And let me just quickly show you again that quilt that's got a lot of these on here. And these would be great for, of course, they're going to look wonderful on something like a quilt, but they're also going to look awesome if you just want to make them up individually. I'm guessing things like tree hangings would look wonderful using these, Bernie.
They would. And you know, the other thing what would look good as well is a tree skirt, Joe.
Oh, a tree
Even
skirt.
better than a tree.
Do not leave your tree naked this year. Give it a skirt.
Look at that.
That's awesome. Love that.
Absolutely amazing. I know the gingerbread man's on there, and we shouldn't tease everyone because the gingerbread man's
Sold
gone.
out. He did sell out before the show.
God, I have brought him. He is in my craft trolley, just in case there was some stock somewhere. But yeah, if we had a miracle.
Just in case there was a Christmas miracle, but there wasn't, I'm afraid.
No. But there's so many things you can make. I mean, you've got your, even decorating your Christmas table as well, your napkin holders and things like that. You've got your centerpiece to do. You've got your placemats, your little coasters. You could have them all matching. And you could even ask people to choose which one they want because you're getting so much variety in them. I know we shouldn't have favourites, Joe, but my favourite is the Builder character. He is fabulous. We've got the snowman on there and the reindeer. But down here, it actually says, create over 4 characters. So, me and Liam, we know Liam who works here as well.
We do
indeed. A couple of weeks ago and last week, we set ourselves a mission to see how many pieces, how many things we could make.
Right.
And we've still been thinking of more since. So there's even more. But I knew this one was limited, so I thought it's gonna go. So I'm gonna show you these quickly. What you're getting in here is again our multimedia dies. So you're going through all those different forms. So if it's your fabric, your felt, your faux leather, your leather, your glitter fabric, which I love using if you've got any of our glitter fabric. You're getting 11 dies in here and you're getting all of the elements to make the characters, and it gives you on the back, you get the sizes for what they are as well. So these are what it's going to come at. Now I like to put them back on here and keep them all together so you're not going to lose them, and then put them back in the envelope. But this is what we had to play with, so I'm just going to go through how many items we got. So I'm going to do the reindeer first. So we've got the reindeer one here. So we've got his body, and it actually gives you the picture on there for you to follow, so you can go through. Now I've drawn his little eyes on there, so you're going to have his little head on there, and you've got his little antlers. I've just used some glittery fabric on there. Just pull that down a bit so you can see. There we go. And then you've got the little ears, and you've got his little nose. So let's just put that one on there, and then the other one is the Santa. So if we move that one along, I want to try not to knock any of these off.
Sue on Facebook is asking, on YouTube, sorry, could these dies be used with paper as well, Bernie, do you think?
Absolutely perfect. I've actually got some here that I've cut with thin card, so it's absolutely perfect. I say just have a play with what you've got in your stash. So I've got the Santa here, so we'll put him his little Santa hat on. Oh, let's put that on. This is great that you can use our glues as well to glue everything down. Oh, I've got extra there. I must have cut him two heads at one point.
Siamese Santa.
So we've got his little nose there, and we've got his little bobble on his hat. So that's our little Santa, and you could put some little buttons on there, because you get that really little die that you're using for the eyes. So what you could do is cut them out as well, and then you can make him some little buttons. Or how about get your fabric, well I use faux leather, and what I did was I cut some red and some black, and I sewed a strip in, and then I die cut it. So I'm going to whip his body away there, pop this one under. So I've now customised mine, and he's got a little belt on.
Oh, fabulous.
So you can see, so you can cut through, and that's cutting through 3 layers of faux leather, absolutely no problem. So then we go on to what else we can make. So we thought, right, well, the other thing I was thinking of, you have to see if you can guess these, Joe.
Right.
Well, when I put them together. So this character's got another little hat, and again, I've got a mixture. So this is our Centura Pearl card.
Right.
I've got faux leather, I've got glitter fabric.
This is, I'm guessing, this is a snowman.
It is, well done.
10 points to me.
And then I've done card for his bobbin on there, and this is leather for his nose, look.
Ah.
I'll just draw his eyes on because he needs to have some eyes. There we go. He's got some little eyes on so you can see. And then, obviously, the reindeer's antlers.
Oh, yes,
For his little arms.
That's
So
awesome.
that's them. So I'm going to move them up. I'm going to the next slot. Are you ready? Now, Liam come up with this one and I was over the moon.
Right.
I was over the moon with this one when Liam got this one. Right. Let's see who's going to guess. It's either going to be someone shouting in my ear or Joe.
Have we got it already? Is that
Dan's
Director
just
Daniel said it. He
got
got it there
it.
first. See if you get it at home.
There we go. Have to see if anyone comments in. Now,
It's a little...
what is it? What is it? Let's go a little face on.
It's a penguin.
Yay! Isn't it fab? I was like, there must be like other characters we can make with these, Liam. So we just set two and thought, right, let's sort them out. And then the little pieces that we used for the nose, which were, what were they originally? I think they were the ears on, Rudolph. We've got his little feet
Oh, perfect.
and his little beak and his little hat on there.
Oh,
so isn't
how
that
awesome.
fab? So we thought now we'd go themed because what time of year is it nearly coming up at the end of the month, Joe?
Halloween.
Halloween. So we got some orange card. I've cut 3 of the bodies.
That's awesome.
And then with the reindeer's ears, which way should we have them? That way, I think. We've got a little pumpkin. So I know they are sort of Christmassy, but we're not Christmassy anymore now. We've got that. And then what you could do is use one of the antlers for a little stalk. I don't know if that's what a pumpkin's for, but that looks like a pumpkin, doesn't it?
It does
So,
indeed,
do you want one more, Joe?
Another one?
One more.
Bernie, you're spoiling us.
One more, right. I'm going to have to pinch a bit off someone else for this one.
Oh, no.
Let me move.
What
I
are you
should have it on
pinching?
white, shouldn't I? I'm not going to tell you. You've got to guess, right? You ready?
Yes, it is, isn't it? Is it a witch?
I'm going to pinch the deer's antlers. And then
Look!
got a broomstick.
How amazing is that? I
How-
love that one.
She needs a thing on the top there, right? But it just shows how versatile they are, doesn't it, Joe? I mean, they're just fantastic, and these are just from that one die set, which is the builder character. Now, I did speak to the office and ask what the 4 official characters were. And I was told that one of them is an elf, so I can think, right, so I can see the elf that we can make from that. And I can't remember what the other one was. It's left me. But it wasn't any of these. It could have been the snowman, possibly. But it was definitely an elf was the other one that we hadn't got. But, I mean, if you think about any animals, so your cats, your dogs, your pig, you could do a pig, you could do a cow. Any shape that you can, any animal really.
It's a right menagerie going on
Isn't
over
it?
in
I
the
know.
studio today, isn't it?
You can do all sorts. And I did put a post on Facebook in the Sewing with Crafters Companion last week with a picture of these. And some people came back, some people were saying unicorns and there was loads of great ideas off people, but I haven't had time to have a play to make any more. And obviously, because I knew that was limited, I thought, I'm just going to go for it and say, please can I show all what we've made? Because they're just brilliant. I mean, just putting them on, gluing them or stitching or anything, anything. You've just got so much fun to have there, haven't you?
Absolutely, you have. And the builder character one is your favourite one so far. And incidentally, it's the one we have the least amount of stock in as well. So if it's the builder character that you're after, you'll need to be quick for it. What you've got here, these are the different options that you've got. So you've got your builder character, which is this one just here. You've also got the bells and foliage, which is this one here. You've then got as well the poinsettia, which is gorgeous. Remember, you're paying for one here. We're going to send you 2. You just need to get 2 in your basket. And and then you've also got those beautiful baubles in there too. So really, really awesome. Definitely great to own them together. If you wanted all 4 of them, you could get all 4 of them £26 or just under $40, which is awesome value to get all of them, which is brilliant. Do not forget, keep commenting, get social with us, because we're going to do one more giveaway before the end of the show. Do you want a little sneak preview? What's in the giveaway? The last one for this Softer Side show. Oh, there's a tool tidy in this one, I can see. Oh yes, some beautiful bag patterns coming up in this one as well. What else is in here? Oh, and there's some more fabrics in here as well as a few other goodies. Oh, there's a lovely key ring in there as well. Whoever wins that is going to be very, very happy with that selection of goodies. All you need to do, as always, through all of these shows is just keep commenting over on Facebook or across on YouTube, and we will pick one more winner at random before the end of the show. Very busy on the Needlecraft party bag. Now, we only loaded this onto the website yesterday. Half of the really large stock already has gone. I'm going to take you through. Now, obviously, contents may vary with any of our party bag or goodie bags. What we would say is if you do buy more than one, then it's quite likely you're going to get some sort of duplication as well in here. So you've got a magazine in here, which is awesome. This particular one has got some really fabulous of our little projects. Now, in here, you've got everything that you need to make a mug rug, which is fantastic. You've also got an embroidery kit in there with everything you need to do some fabulous embroidery. We've got some cotton fabric in here. There is one of those glorious tool tidies. Your binding tool is in here. You've got some bobbin clamps in here. You've got inspiration as well, a DVD, and you've also got some of our quilting clips in there as well. Every single bag, now whilst contents may vary, every single bag will have at least £108 or $146 worth of wonderful sewing products in there. So make sure you grab it. It's a real bargain at £30 or $40. Right, I'm going to go back to the applique dies again, because I have got news for you. The builder character, which is the one that we just saw Bernie taking us through, I need to let you know that 2/3 of the stock of that one has now sold out and gone. So if you've got that one in your basket, definitely think about getting that checked out. Busy on the poinsettia as well. 1/3 of that one has gone. That is your second favourite there at the moment. But we're going to have a look next, I believe, at the baubles, Bernie, if that's right.
We are. I got a bit carried away with the other ones, didn't I? I was thinking I'm not going to get to demo.
Well, everyone in the comments is saying, Bernie, you're so creative. Sherry says, Donna says, Bernie, you're such a clever clogs. And Ebony saying that her sewing machine is just asking to be dusted off to get creative. So Julie says, well, loving the applique sets. We bought the full collection of Christmas ones last year for our little community craft group. But these ones are much bigger. Really love them, stocking up. So loads of people going for these. It's really busy on them now.
I remember the ones we had last year, Joe, they flew. They did fly. And that was why we wanted to bring another range out as well, because we know, I mean, everyone loves Christmas, or most people love Christmas. I just want to show you these bauble ones, and again, how versatile they can be. So this one here, this is just a little cushion, and this is them cut out of fabric, and then glued down, and then stitched down, and a little bit of stitching just to hang them on. But then you can have a little cushion, or you can have this, which is a table runner or a wall hanger. If I put it that way, just so you can see the bottom of it, can you see there that it's the same design as your cushion, but it just looks totally different because you've done it on a different project.
Oh, it's really clever.
Now, to go totally off the scale, or to the other end of the scale, will you believe, Joe, that I made this? Sorry, I didn't make this. Our design team made this. I'm getting carried away there. With the bauble dies. Are you ready?
Oh, wow. How fabulous
it's totally
is that?
Different, doesn't it? But it's
Totally
like a
different.
monotone, but it looks totally... It reminds me like a coat of arms sort of design, but that's using the same dies. So you don't have to look at them as Christmassy. Look to see what other shapes you can get out of them. So I'm going to do some die cutting. Now in here, you're getting 7 dies in here. You're getting your 3 different sizes. Well, 4 actually. 4 different sizes. But you can mix and match the centres and you get the little stars in the middle. If you've got one of the other sets as well, you could take some of the elements out of the other sets and put in here, and vice versa as well. You don't have to say, I want to use all them together. You can mix and match them. So what I'm going to do, let's do some glitter. Right, so I've got some different mediums here to show you. So with this one, I've got a piece of our glitter card. I've got a piece of felt. And I've got some faux leather. So which one shall I do? I think I'm going to do this one here. So I'm going to do this long one here. And again, I'm going to cut these down. Now, I might tape these down. I might be brave. I might not. And then you've got the little topper here. I never know what you call that bit. It's the bit that when your snaps at home, you have to do a bit of thread.
I think they're called, are they not called in jewellery? They're called findings. So I'm not sure if they're the same.
Oh,
yeah, the little bits, like the claspy bits are referred to as finding in jewellery making. I don't know if it's the same for baubles.
Oh, I'm not sure. So I'm going to have a pink centre and I'm going to have the little star. So you can just mix and match on what design you want. So because I've got those all spread out, I'm going to go for it and I'm not going to stick them down. Top tip, if you are sticking on felt though, make sure that your tape doesn't go in the bit that you're cutting out. Make sure it's going on the outside. Because what happens is, even though this is low tack tape, once it goes through the pressure of a die cutting machine, it will actually go quite tacky. So I'll tape this one just so you can see it's sticking on there. There we go.
Awesome.
So I'm going to pop that through the machine. Again, because they are multimedia dies, I've got that sandwich again. So I've got the clear cutting plate, the metal shim, cutting into the metal shim, the plastic shim, and the other clear plate on the top.
Awesome. I need to let you know of the Rose and Hubble fabrics. They are hanging on by a thread, all of them, but the Baltic one has now sold out and gone. Congratulations if you got it. There are 5 left. But they are hanging in there. You've still got 5 left to go, but they're all very, very limited. They're in your basket. Definitely get them checked out if you want to get your hands on them.
So we can just see how easy these cut. Now, and what have I got to, hang on, I'll get my little, I need a little pokey tool, but I've got my little scissors there, just to poke my little star out. And then you're just going to build up your piece. So if I just show you this there, that's come straight up. Can you see how that's like stuck to the felt? So you just don't want to distort your felt. So always stick it on the outside. And then the little, what was it, Joe Finding it was called? That's right. Joe,
I could be wrong. Hopefully someone will let us know in the comments.
Yeah, someone let us know what you call
that's
the little
bit that you
diddy
put
bit on the top of there. And then you're going to build up your design like this. And then you're going to decide what you're going to put it onto. So what I thought was, so you know in the goodie bag, Joe, you get that embroidery kit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so I thought, this is one out of one of my embroidery kits at home. And I thought, actually, I'm going to do my design on here. And then you would trim it off at the back, so it's all nice and neat. And you can put a little bit of ribbon on here and hang it up on your wall.
Oh,
so
a lovely idea.
I'm going to actually, I've got it already in there. I could put it in, I could glue it on and then put it in, but I thought to save a little bit of time. So I'm just going to decide where I want this. So I'm going to get my glue. So I'm going to get, so this my favourite glue ever, the Collal Textile glue. I love it. Now, let me just get a little bit of something to squirt this on, because you can guarantee it'll come out extra fast. There we go. I didn't want to have it all over. And I'm going to decide where I want it. Oh, well, hang on, Joe. Where's the centre of me hoop? Well, where's me reference guide?
Ah.
See, so you'd think you're just going to use it onto something flat, but what I've got here is you've got grids all the way around here.
So can you mark the middle as well?
Yeah, there's a hole in the middle that you can mark. So all I'm doing is I'm actually looking at the 7-inch line on here. So it goes up in 1/2-inch increments from 2 up to 12.5. And then I'm looking at the 7-inch line and I've got it lined up with my screw at the top there. And I've got the 7-inch line all the way. So I know that's all equal. And then I'm going to get my heat erasable pen, go through that centre and just mark it. Now I also want to make sure it's straight. So I'm going to put a little line in there. And when I take that off, there we go, I've got my position marked. And because these are heat erasable pens, that will iron away as well. So you don't need to worry about that if it's going to show. But I think I've got it all covered yet. So I'm going to decide where I want my piece. And then I said, I'm just putting on some of the glue on the back.
The builder character has sold out, Bernie. Congratulations.
Has it gone? Well done,
Congrats
everyone.
if you've got your hands on it. Yes. And also, Susan says in the States it's called a cap at the top that goes on the board. It's a cap. Right. Coletta says the textile glue, is it washable? I think Leanne said that yesterday. On that note, down to double figures on that textile glue, and it is 25% off, as are all of the adhesives over on our website. But washing this, Bernie, are we okay to pop it in the washing machine?
Yeah, it's washable up to 40 degrees.
Awesome.
So yeah, so it will hold in the wash. So I've put a little bit on there, and that's on the felt. We do have the felt glue as well, but because I've got that one open, I'm using that, and it works as well. And then I've got my little cap on the top, and I'm just going to go there. And obviously you'd let them dry, so I'm going to put that on the top of there. And your little star on. And then I say this is just something different, whereas if you're cutting them out of fabric and stitching them down like on that cushion that I showed you, or the table runner, or doing something for like home decor, and then now where's my little bit of, I raided my stash, and I've got a little bit of rickrack there, so I'm going to stick a little bit of rickrack on to have that it's hanging on. So I'll just put, you may get glue
and a lovely project
here.
is if you know, not a machine sewer,
exactly,
but you want to have a go at some sort of soft crafting.
That's the thing, Joe, there's no sewing involved if you don't want it to have sewing involved. I'll glue that back on, and then I'm going to tuck that under just so you can't see it. And there is our lovely little hanging bauble, and look at it twinkling.
Awesome. Really, really gorgeous. Remember, buy one, get one free across the different options that you've got. The builder character is gone, so you can get rid of that one. But you've got, of course, the bauble that you just saw Bernie using there. You also have the bell and the foliage, or you can go for the poinsettia. It's completely up to you. Get two of those though in your basket, and you'll pay $12.99 or $18.95, which is awesome value for money. Now remember the great deal that we've got for you on Builder Block. So buy one, get one free. So in this show we have the alphabet and the numbers for you. It's $69.99 or $89.95. It's been exceptionally busy. We've sold more Builder Block alphabet and numbers in this show than I can ever remember. It is so busy on that. Remember the versatility you've got here, complete customization, which is awesome. All those numbers, all the alphabet for you. And then also what you've got is the ability to create them in 6, 8, 9, 10 and 12 inch blocks, which is fantastic really. So whatever you want to be creating for, you've got that. We've then got the expansion packs for you as well. Now the expansion packs are awesome because what they are is, in essence, they are really sort of an element or a part of our bigger Builder Block system. So what you can either do is, if you're using Builder Block, a lot of people come back and buy the expansion pack because it gives them a second set of the die. So it means that you can cut multiple pieces or shapes in one go. The other thing that you could do is you could just come in and go for one or two of these, and therefore it would be fantastic for allowing you just to maybe try, just to dip your toe in before you go for the complete system. So you've got the half square triangles, you've got the squares in here as well, and you've also got the quarter square triangles as well. They are the three options. They're in the buy one, get one free, along with the alphabets and numbers, and there are also a lot of options as well over on the website across our Builder Block systems on that buy one, get one free offer. The other fantastic thing as well is that you're also going to get double points, not just across everything you see in the shows here for this birthday event, but absolutely everything throughout the entire website, which is fantastic, and free UK P&P and of course free gifts as well, which is awesome. When you spend £10 or dollars, of course get that daily free gift, which today is that 4" by 4" paper pad, which is awesome from the Rose Garden collection. If you're spending £50 or $50, we're going to add to that one of our tricolour markers, and if you're spending over £100 or $100 in one transaction, you're going to get that craft roll tool as well, which is fantastic. And of course, giveaways packed into every single show. 3 giveaways in every live show, which is awesome. So the last giveaway for this show, it is going to someone who is on Facebook. I'm going to get my tombola out again. Someone who is across over on Facebook. The ball that is left, I know, is G51. Why do I feel like I'm doing the National Lottery? And today's machine is Erica, and balls, set of balls, number 9. That's what it always feels like. No, I was saying that the machine is called Erica. It's not going to Erica, don't worry. I'm not going to ruin it. But the ball is going in, it is there in the drawer of all the others, and it is going to... It's going to a viewer on Facebook, and that viewer on Facebook is Jackie Durrant. Congratulations, Jackie. You are the winner. You need to pop us an email, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get that bag winging its way out to you, which is this awesome lot of stuff just here. So that is on its way to you, which is awesome, and you are in that draw for Sunday as well. Remember what you could win. Everyone that wins one of our bags throughout the show goes into that big draw. Look at what you could be winning on Sunday. Absolutely awesome. I will have another sort of grand prize draw next Sunday as well. So 2 of those coming up across this birthday event, which is awesome. Now, next up on this show, we're going to be having a look at something that is awesome and so popular whenever we bring it to you, because yes, it is fantastic for different projects that you want to make, but also something that's so practical that you're going to use on a daily basis, Bernie.
This is one of my favourite tools. I know we have lots of favourite stuff, but this here, when this went out of stock quite a few months ago, when it came back in about a month or 2 ago, I was overjoyed and thrilled, because if you look around, you start seeing snap fasteners everywhere, on clothes, on your children's clothes, on your bedding, on bags. And what it is, it's a plastic popper. So this one here is a little wallet that it's got that, just that 2 sections there that pop together, and it's fastened it tight, and that's not going to come open. But then you're looking at, you've got wallets, you can put them on little bags. I've got another little bag here, a little clutch bag, you know, so it's just so easy. Now, there's so many things I can go through. I've got a big box down there of samples, and I've only picked some of them out to show you. But let me just show you the tool that actually does it. So what you're actually getting, you're getting this kit. And in the kit, let me make a bit of room here, and I'll show you some more samples in a second. So in the kit here, what you're getting is full instructions, which we always need. But once you've looked at these and you've worked out how to do it, then you'll be absolutely fine. But keep hold of these, because it actually does show you how to change the little adapters that goes in, because we sell this size of fastener, which are T5 size, which are our 12mm, yeah, so it's got them down here. But out on the market, you can buy T3 and T8. We provide T5, but we've provided the fitments for you, that if you already have some, I actually have some T3 ones at home, little dinky ones, and they fit in here perfectly. So you're getting everything you need to put these on. And all it is really, it's like a pair of pliers, isn't it, Joe? Doesn't it look like just like there's no strength really in here, like it's not too tight. So I'm doing it there just with my thumb and 1 finger. It's not too tight, so if you haven't got a really good grip, you don't need to be extra strong with that. And like I say, you're getting all the fitments in here. You're getting your little pokey tool, which is very sharp, so you just be careful with that. That's for putting your hole through the fabric. And then you're getting your screwdriver and your fitments. You're also getting a multitude of colours. Now with the set, you get 100 sets in here to fasten. So when I say a set, what I mean is, if I get this little ball we've done here, that all that you can see there is a set. So there's 4 pieces to each one. So you're getting 400 pieces here that make 100 sets. Now, we also get in, because it's, well, birthday, Christmas, we just want to celebrate, don't we? You're getting this selection pack. I absolutely adore these. You're getting another 225 sets. I've had this set for a long time, and as you can see, it still looks quite full. I do use it a lot. And you're getting all different colours in here. The only colours that are the same in here that are in your main one is white and black, because you probably use a lot more white and black. But in here, you're getting stars, you're getting hearts, you're getting little flowers. We've got some more stars there. The pink hearts as well. I didn't realise that. Shocking. I've not used them ones yet.
Absolutely shocking.
I knew the red ones. The red ones were little hearts, but I just spotted them pink ones are as well. No, I've got a top tip for that. If you get wrong in the wrong section, get your little pokey tool, put it back in.
You've got a red one in the purple there as well. Well spotted, Director Daniel.
There we go. Sorted. And the good thing with this case is as well, it's got, and I don't know how you best describe it, the lid is like inset.
Right.
So when I press it down, shake. Hey,
and they all stay where they are. That is fabulous. Because how annoying would it get if every time you moved it, you ended up with, red ones and your white ones and all sorts of different bits. What I love about having all the colours, Bernie, lovely to match the colours up, but sometimes lots of things like babies' bibs and stuff look really great with a completely contrast colour, don't they? And you've got all the different colours in that are going to allow you to do that.
Exactly, and they all fit each other. So those hearts, if you want to put the heart with a different colour back off another one, they will fit. Now, the other thing, in this one, I keep mine in the little bags. For that reason is that I don't want them spilling everywhere. And as you can imagine, my kids in and out my bag, in and out the studio, on the road. So they do get a little bit sort of shaken about, if you like. Not that my driving's that bad. Before anyone says I'm a good driver, mate.
Are you a bit speedy? I reckon you'd be a bit speedy, Bernie.
No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm a bit driving Miss Daisy, to
Are
be
you?
honest. Yeah, on roads I don't know. I'm a little bit driving Miss Daisy. My favourite thing to put on is on a pair of socks. So your kids are going to pair these up for you. Before you put them in the wash, to put the fun in it, you put in the snap fastener on, and then you're not going to have to pair them all up or lose them when they come out the washer. Oh. Absolutely perfect. So I'm going to show you how it works. It's dead easy, Joe. Dead easy.
My mum never used to pair our socks up when we were children, and it used to be just one of those things. All the socks would go into a tub, and then basically you'd have to like go through every time you wanted to put, like trying to find out which ones they were. It was not nice, honestly. So much so that now in later life I buy socks that are colourful, so as I cannot get my leg up that high. Or maybe if I just go back further, I'll be able to show you. So now I always wear socks. I've got black ones on today. Chances of that. No, they're both black ones. But normally I buy socks now that I've got like patterns or colours on them, Bernie, so I can pair them up. It's a thing of nightmares. It really is.
Well, see, you need yourself a snap fastener kit. What I can see out the corner of my eye is I still can't see the colour of Joe's socks. So, right, let me show you how we use it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get it's going through fabric, it's going through felt, I've got glitter fabric here, it goes through leather, it goes through faux leather, it'll go through card as well. So if you're decorating, like Joe was saying about putting different colours on different items, use it as a decorative feature as well.
Yeah, Donna just asked actually, and Thompson asked if it could be used on cardstock as well. So there you go, yeah, absolutely can.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pieces out. Now, when you look at the pieces, you want two of the ones that I call that looks like drawing pins. In the leaflet, it does tell you the proper name. One's a cap and one's a stud, but I call it an innie and an outie. So you're going to get your pieces there, and then we're going to pop that out the way so we can see. Right, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you this here. I'm going to make one of these. So this is just a little tool, like cable tidy, really.
Oh, I love that.
That I just have around my headphones. They need tidying up a little bit, but you know, and I haven't rounded my ends, but I'll just use this. So I've just got a scrap of glitter fabric here that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to decide where I want the hole. So I want it so it's going to clip like that. So I'm just going to centre that up, and I'm going to work out where I want my hole. So you don't want it too near the end, because if you think about it, the cap's going to go there. So you want it sort of down a little bit. So you'd work out where you wanted your hole, and this is where you'd use your pokey tool, and you're going to put it through there. And then what I do is I just behind, I turn it round, and I just open my fingers a little bit there so we can see, and it's just going to go through like that, so you get your hole. And then you're going to put on the drawn pin through one hole and just press it around. So if I use my nails, but if you haven't got nails, just use your little pokey tool just to get that so it's seated properly, and then pick one of your pieces, so it doesn't matter if it's the innie or the outie, press that down. That is now on there, but it needs to be secured. Now, because I was describing a drawn pin, there's a little point in there, and what this tool does is it squishes that. These are all the technical terms, Joe. I'm good at my technical terms. It squishes that little point in there. So if I turn this here so you can see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to seat the base of the drawn pin in that little dish, and then what you can see is can you see it's turning freely? Yeah. That means if I turn it over on the side, it's seated correctly in that dish. If it's not seated correctly, when you press this, you could damage the section. If that happens, you can just use another one, because you get so many, so don't worry too much. And then I like to put, because this is flat on here, I like to put that on. I always have my cutting mat, never doing it on my dining room table. I'm just going to put it like that, and then I'm just going to give it a few squidges. And when I take it out, right, I'm going to bring this up. Can you see how that has squashed?
Oh yeah,
and
awesome.
And now is fixed on. So I'm going to quickly pop the other one on. And then this is finished. So you can go around the house thinking, what can you put your poppers on? I had someone who said to me, can I put them on my duvet, because my duvet's got buttons on.
Oh, there's nothing worse,
and I hate them. And
on your duvet cover?
Changed them all took the buttons off and changed them all to snap fasteners. So they're absolutely perfect. But the other thing what I like is I've got one quick sample I'm going to show you.
Do you know what I think they're good for? Always, you know, you buy shirts and they I don't know why, sometimes the lowest button on a shirt never seems to be low enough. You know, sometimes it's quite high. It's sometimes nice to put a popper on the very bottom just to close the bit together there at the bottom, just to stop it, you know, flapping around a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to show you this here. So this is a little play mat, little toy mat. And what we've got here is little animals. And I think Angela made this in the design team. Forgive me if it wasn't Angela, but I think it was. And what she's put is some tape on here. And then the little lion is on. And you can just pop them on like that. And then, do you know what we've done as well? Let me just grab to the side. Hang on. You're going to love this, Joe. So you know the build applique here?
Yeah.
So we had some of these that I've done before, and we've done the little bell and done a little red one, poppering on the holly.
Oh,
but then also we cut it out in leather, then use the embossing folder that comes free with your Gemini.
Awesome.
Embossed it, bit of gilding wax, same, get me, Joe, get me, bit of gilding wax on there, and then you've got a lovely decoration as well. How fabulous.
That? Really, really awesome. Loads that you're going to do with them. They are functional. They're also decorative as well. Remember, you're getting the actual tool itself, so the pliers and all the bits and bobs that you need with it, and then all of those extra fasteners as well. Basically, you get the extra fasteners, all of those extras for free. So that selection box, you're not paying for that, which is awesome. $29.99, $34.95. You can use your Club Inspire discount. You're going to get double points as well, which is absolutely fantastic. $29.99 or $34.95. There is your price. Loads of people chatting away. Will says, always wanting to know how that was done, so thank you very much. Jackie saying that she's making purses for holding masks, and the snap fasteners are ideal for closing them. Paula as well says, it's so easy to use. I've made many baby bibs using it as well. So a few different ideas there for you as well of how you might want to use it. It's busy on that. Now, loads of stuff in this show is proving very, very busy. I need to come back to the applique dies for you. So remember the different options that you've got. The baubles, you've got the bell and the foliage and the poinsettia as well. A third of the stock of all of them has sold out and gone there. So if you want those, remember you're buying one and you're getting one free, which is absolutely awesome. Now we've also got for you the Needlecraft bag. This is proving really busy in the show. No wonder why, because over 70% off is what you're looking at, which is awesome. So all the stuff that's going to be in yours will have a value of at least £108.89 or $146.12. You get all of that for £30 or $40, saving you for 70%. Now let me run you through what you're going to get in here. So obviously it's a bit of a contents may vary. It's a bit of a lucky dip, but you're going to get a magazine in here. You're also going to get a couple of craft kits. So we've got one of our embroidery kits in this one just here. We've also got this kit just here as well, which is the mug rug. Someone said in the comments, is a mug rug a thing? It's totally a thing now. So you're going to get that included. You're then going to get some fabrics as well. So we've got some gorgeous cotton in here too. We also are going to give you some tools as well. So you could be getting that fabulous tool tidy in here. You're going to get a DVD in here, which is awesome. The binding tool is in there, which gives you the perfect binding on a whole host of different projects. We've got some bobbin clamps in there for you as well. And then you've also got this gorgeous fabric in here as well. So you're going to get all of that. You've even got some quilting clips coming to you in there as well. So it's fabulous value for money. You'll get at least, as I said, over £100, over $140 worth of product for that great price. Now, even when we bring you amazing deals like this, you know, you can still use your Club Inspire discount on top of that as well. So Club Inspire Platinum members in the UK, you'd get this for £26. I know, what a price. In the US, you'd get this for $32. You'd still get double points as well, which is awesome. So really, really great value. Very busy on that. Over half of that has sold out and gone. Something else that's busy is our builder block items that we've got in the show today as well. Builder block is fantastic because it really just takes all the stress out of the cutting, which is the bit that you guys, a bit that everyone, you know, finds a bit of a chore. So it's really awesome. We've got this for you. $69.99 or $89.95 to get the alphabet and the numbers. That's available. It's all on a buy one get one free as well. So it means that you choose another one totally free of charge. We do also have those expansion packs for you as well, which is awesome. So you've got the squares, the half square triangles and the quarter square triangles. Maybe you are going for them in conjunction with your builder block that you already have, or maybe you're just dipping your toe in and you're going to try these. It is really totally up to you. There is also a lot of other options on the builder block on the buy one get one free across on our website as well, so do check that out. Of the expansion packs at the moment, the square one is the one you are loving. Talking about the snap fastener still, and on Facebook it says the yellow ones would be great for the centres of foam flower daisies. A lovely way to use them. J'Souza says, I didn't realise you can do projects without a sewing machine. Oh yeah, it's all possible. Donna says, I hadn't planned to order from the show, but Bernie has demonstrated, and now I find I need several of the items, which is awesome. Very, very busy still, even as we move towards the end of the show. Builder block, Bernie, lots you can do with this.
There's so much, they're so versatile. And like I say, the main square, the half square triangle and the quarter square triangle are the most common shapes that you're going to use when you first start doing patchwork. And also when you start looking at designs, I'll spend hours online scrolling through, looking at pictures of beautiful quilts. But when you actually look at them and you break the block down and you start to understand how they fit together, which is what with Builder Block we help you do. We hold your hand through that. And because we're giving you those booklets in there, and we're giving you all those free designs online as well, you'll see that they actually come down to pretty much those main shapes for a lot of them. So I say this one here is using the half square triangles, and that's the smallest size, which is the 1.5. So in each of those sets, you get in 5 pieces in there, ranging from 1.5 inches up to 4.5 inches. So this one is the smallest one, but then it just shows you with the different colours. I mean, this is used in our Rose and Hubble fabric as well, so well done for those of you who got the Rose and Hubble fabric. That's what this is made up of, all those colours. It looks absolutely fabulous. So that's just using one dye, basically. And then also with this one here, we've used the half square triangles and the squares. So again, just using those Rose and Hubble fabrics again, just shows you how the pattern pops. So we've got that sort of little ditzy white pattern that makes the other colours pop out. And again, that's all squares and half square triangles. So it's only 2 shapes that you're actually using. So you can make bags with them. I say we had our little, I can say it now, can I, Minky? Because our viewer guessed what it was. So we've mentioned this one. That's just 4 squares. So if you think how quick and easy it is to make something, and all your scraps of ribbon. So before, when I was doing my bauble and I had my little bits of rick-rack that were left, that's, you know, stuff like that. How many of those are you going to make out of a couple of half meters of fabric that you've got in your mystery bundle that you've got, that you managed to... I haven't got any left, Joe, then.
No,
I'll be gone.
Totally sold out and gone, that mystery bundle. The peacock's just gone as well in the Rose and Hubble, by the way. So we had 4 options, Bernie. We're down to... No, we had 20 options. We're now down to 4. So you've got the orange, the yellow, one of the greens and the pinks left. But they are... If everyone checks out, it'll be totally gone. So if you've got it in your basket, check it out.
It is lovely fabric. I love my solids. And then this one, this is just a little placemat or a little cushion. Again, this is the 1.5 inch, but then you've got those quarter square triangles as well. So if you can see the difference, these are your quarter square triangles here. And what they mean, if you've not heard that term before, is 4 of them make a square. So that's why they're called the quarter square. And then obviously your half square triangle, 2 of them make a square. So that's how that design comes together. But you can see how your colour placement can make them look so different. And then this one as well, I just think this is fabulous. I'm sure it's like a harlequin or something. Who is this? Did Catherine make this? Yeah, well, Catherine made this. Catherine's a brilliant quilt maker. And look at that, and that is all squares. And then the little tiny squares on the points, just to break it up and to make that pattern, and they've been appliqued on. So it just shows how easy it is to pop them together. And then I know I'm talking about the expansion packs, but I fell in love with this wall hanging. This is from the alphabet. I'm just going to hold this up. I might have to stand back so you can read it. Look at this. If I move up so you can see, look. Ready?
Oh, fabulous. Quilts.
And then that checkerboard effect all around the outside, they're the little rectangles that you get in with it. So you're using all of the pieces, all of the dies that you're getting in there. But can you see there, there's just absolutely amazing. So you can spell anything you want, you can have hanging up on your wall.
Absolutely awesome. So many different ways of using it. Great for personalisation. Really, really wonderful as well. Especially if you've got milestone birthdays and stuff coming up that you want to use that for. You can. $69.99 if you're in the UK. $89.95. Double points on that, don't forget. You can use your Club Inspired discount as well. And buy one, get one free. So make sure you're looking across all of the Builder Block range over on our website, whether it's the expansion packs or all the other stuff that is there on a buy one, get one free. Now, the textile glue, call out textile glue. Really busy on that, limited stock now, 25% off of this, as there is across all of the different adhesives that are available to you over on our website. So make sure you go and stock up on your adhesives while they're all on such a fabulous price. $2.99 for that as well, which is brilliant. Now, something else that's always busy whenever we bring it to you is our fabric cutter. This is really, I think if you've not got one of these, Bernie, you've just got to get one, haven't you?
You have. And I was getting a bit panicky there because I was thinking I'm not going to be able to show the fabric cutter because I love it. It's just a great tool to have. And it's a really substantial piece of kit. So if I just hold up to show what you've got now, I'll put it upside down, I'll turn it the other way. I'll be professional, Joe, I'll be professional. So you're getting the handle here on the top, and then on the front here, this is full acrylic like you would get with your rulers, and this has got all of your inch grids on here and all of your common angles that you're going to use in patchwork, which are your 30, your 45 and your 60. Also along here and down here, you're getting centimetres. So if you do work in centimetres, a lot of quilt and patchwork is in inches, but a lot of people don't work in that, they work with centimetres. You've got that grid on there as well. And I say you've got all of the lines on there, and this is a 15 by 15.5 size. And then I'll turn it here so you can see the other side. The key bit on here is this section here, which is your rotary cutter. Now this is a standard rotary cutter blade, so your 45mm that you'd get in your normal rotary cutter, which I haven't got one to hand, which
So
is
does that mean we'll be able to find those replacement blades really easily?
absolutely
Bernie?
perfect. So if you've got one of our 45mm rotary cutters, they come with 2 spare blades. So if one of those, if this one goes before your other one, you can use this one. And if I just turn it onto the side here, we can see here, there's a clear nut there. And then what you do, and this is detailed on the box as well, you unscrew that, this lifts up with the blade, it's magnetised inside, so you're not going to cut yourself. And what happens is you press down on here, and when you press down, can you see the blade actually goes over the trim, the silver trim, and that engages the cutting. So what you need is, if you've got dexterity issues, or you have trouble with using a ruler, cutting with it, but going off and going wonky. With this one, you can't, because this is holding your fabric. I'm left-handed. I'm actually going to use my right hand jaw. And you're cutting your fabric. So all you're going to do is line up. I mean, obviously, I'm only cutting strips here. You line up here. Now, with a rotary cutter, you'd always cut away from yourself to be safe. With this one, it's got a stopper at the end. So you can't come off towards yourself. So I can cut towards me, because it's going to stop. That will not come off there. And again, now that's because I'm left-handed and I'm using my right hand. I'll press on a little bit harder. There we go. You're going to do. And then what you're going to do, if you do need to turn it around, you just turn it around the other way. Back on, line your fabric up and cut. And that's it. And then if you want to cut your angles, you can line it up on your angle. Oh, I haven't put it in the best position here. I shall quickly do it. I'm going to line up on this line here. I'm in habit cut away from me. So I've lined up on this line here, which is my 60 degree. And I'm going to cut up there. And I've got the perfect cut there and cut it.
Awesome.
So it's a really sturdy piece of kit to have in your craft room.
Cynthia wants to know, can you use the cutter with genuine leather? She would be looking to use it with something that was about 4 ounces. I'm not sure if that means anything to you, Bernie.
So we recommend cutting up to 6 layers of fabric. So I'm trying to think if I've got a bit. The only bit of leather I've got to test is my bell, and I don't want to cut my bell. Oh, you can't cut your bell, Bernie. I'll see. Before the end of the show, I'll see if I can find a little bit of leather and we'll try it. Is that a deal?
That sounds good. Laquita says as well, who is, Laquita's my favourite comment of the show, says, isn't that a handy dandy tool? Which it really is. And in my head, she says it like the Simpsons neighbour. I can't remember what they're called. It's like Oakley Dokley or whatever it is. So the Flanders, Ned Flanders, that's it. I can imagine him saying that. Wow, isn't that a handy dandy tool? It's very, very busy as we come towards the end of the show. Ned Flanders is also left-handed, apparently. I'm just like Bernie. And me, I'm left-handed as well. Yeah. All the lefties. Yeah, that's why my handwriting's so awful. This has been such an incredibly... how's your handwriting, Bernie?
It's not very tidy.
Yeah. Mine's like a scrawl. It's getting worse as well. Debbie bought me a really lovely pen. I keep using it. I can't understand anything I've written. If you want to get the fabric cutter, though, really fabulous and absolute essential. 15 by 15.5, $47.99 or $71.99 is your price on that. You can use your Club Inspired discount. Remember, you're going to get double points on that too. Bernie's only gone and knocked it out of the park and found some leather for us.
I raided the bin, Joe. You've been
doing a bit of bin diving?
Yeah, I raided the bin because I knew I saw some in here when I came in, and I thought, but I didn't want to sit like go and raid the bin live on air. So anyway, so I've got some real leather here. This is real leather. So here's the test. I'm going to pop it underneath.
Oh, I'm quite nervous.
Bernie. Are we ready?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Ah, perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
Like a hot knife through butter, that was,
Absolutely
Bernie.
perfect,
Absolutely
that.
joyous. Now, I said earlier, didn't I, there was a giveaway, a little bit of a surprise happening in our Chesterfield store. Well, the 25th customer today won a £25 voucher. And this is said lucky customer as well. So, congratulations, whoever you are, because they didn't tell us your name. Was Glennis Desmond, congratulations there. I'm glad to see good use of PPE there as well. It's been a fabulous show. It's been such a busy show. Now remember, oh my, big show later. Huge. We have got the portable craft room coming up later as well. Bernie's picking her chin up off the floor there. It's coming up along with double points. Show us that again, Bernie.
Oh, we lost the effect now. You'll have to cut to me again.
Cut to Bernie. Picking her chin up off the floor. Absolutely love that. It's been great. Remember, there's going to be 3 more chances to win in our later show as well. I'm going to be here with Leanne with that brand new portable craft room. UK guys, it's your first chance to get your hands on it. Look, it's going to be one of those shows, at the end of the 2 hours, if you haven't bought it, you're going to want it. It is that amazing. Make sure you join myself and Leanne for that. Bernie, can I say it's been a pleasure to spend a couple of hours with you in the craft room. We'll see you back here again soon, I hope.
You will very soon, Joe. I've had a fabulous time and it's been great to celebrate birthday with everyone. I might just stick around for the later show.
Oh, you do that. Knock yourself out. Treat yourself. It's Treat Yourself Tuesday after all, Bernie. Yes, stay around. Remember, more giveaways, double points coming up later still as well. Great discounts, amazing new launches. That is what you can expect from the next, almost 2 weeks of birthday celebrations here at Crafters TV. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get turned around. Join us back here in an hour for that amazing brand new Crafters TV launch. We'll see you then. Take care.